right. So, Mr. Kim. All right, good morning, Mr. Kim. How you doing today?
Thanks, bro.
Excellent. Good to get through our last 3 days of the Credit Repair Business Launch Academy.
That's right.
And I just want to get your feedback on what you think so far, what you've learned, what you've witnessed, how you feel. Then finally, I'm going to ask you, do you want your money back? Do you want to quit and, do something else with your life? So tell me, how do you feel?
I feel absolutely amazing because I've seen a lot of value in what you offer. As a matter of fact, what you built is absolutely amazing for you to actually have that much credibility and actually have the better business bureau behind your back. And also being one of the top, out of 50 credit bureaus in the nation, you're one of 11 that is actually credible, advisable, so unapproachable. So what you built, Mr. Brown, is absolutely fantastic. It's a turnkey system that I've never seen before.
Okay, excellent. So, Mr. Kim is mentioning that we have a credit service organization, and in the nation, he's researched about 50. You've researched about 50.
50, and I've come across some of the online ones too.
Okay, so out of the online and the brick and mortar offices that do credit repair,
right,
you have found that we are ranking top in the nation with, let's say, our competitors. I call them our friends. They're our friends because we only compete with ourselves.
Right.
All right, so let's recount a little bit. Today is the beginning of the fourth day.
Yep.
The first day we did law because I wanted to familiarize you with the Credit Repair Organization Act,
right,
the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act,
right,
the Consumer Credit File Rights,
right,
and then we went through some of the provisions that give us the right to assist any client that walks into our office that's looking to dispute something negative on their credit reports.
right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Now, so day one, we did have a chance to. We've been together every day. I mean, you're living at my home. We come to work together. We eat lunch together.
Yep.
We leave together.
Yep.
I take you on my errands when we're going out with marketing. Let's talk about the interaction you've seen with me. Like day one, we had a television producer come to meet with me.
Right.
And we won't mention his name yet because he's offered to do business with me and to partner
Right.
to produce our own television show or to be a producer of television shows. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
In fact, he wants you to open up the Hollywood.
The Hollywood location.
That's right.
Okay, so we're not going to give him any more than that because we're still looking into that opportunity.
Right.
But your background is in television and production.
Yep.
And you found it to be very attractive, the offer that was given.
Yep.
And you and I believe that it would also catapult your business in California because you're going to be representing California for us.
Absolutely.
In the credit repair industry, specifically in Woodland Hills.
Yep.
So we sat through that meeting. How did you feel seeing someone wanting to partner with us from that standpoint?
For him, I think you guys have done business for years, but I think what really came up, what I really learned from that meeting is the fact that he trusted you with
Yes.
building his business.
Yes.
Because you have built a relationship with him. And all I've seen is just you just building a relationship with everyone that you meet. And it hasn't been anything about selling or trying to get people
No.
to, close them. There's closing techniques, but
No.
Brown, you don't do all that. You come from an authentic
Yes.
core
Yes.
that people resonate with. And it's not too pushy. And the thing is, it seems like, well, let's just call it selling. You're selling yourself, but the time frame in which you're selling yourself is quite short.
Quite sure.
You're not spending like an hour, 2 hours trying to convince them why you need to do this. You're showing them proof after proof after proof, credibility of what you've done and what the clients have said about what you've done for them.
Yes, that gentleman was actually the producer of the radio show that I co-hosted for 2.5 years called Hope Your Life, and that was the relationship that I had with him through the radio station.
Wow.
But interestingly enough, are you witnessing me and you as well using principles that we were taught by our mentor, Joel Bauer?
Yeah.
And because we want to give the credit to the process that has elevated us in a place where we no longer have to take our clients from suspect to prospect to converting them to, lifelong clients because we're talking to influence them.
Right.
But are we not wrapping our package every day?
Absolutely.
Are we not using our assets to influence? We are not closing people.
Right.
We're just giving them the tools that were given to us from Joel Bauer's life's work.
Exactly.
And we're presenting those tools in the order that we were taught to do it.
Yep.
And it's convicting people
Yep.
to believe that we're the only logical choice to choose for the services that we render.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And one of the powerful things I've seen is just that every time you show your assets to people,
Yes.
they just shut their mouth and they're blown away.
Yes.
They just want to go, where can I learn more? How can I do business with you?
Yes. Yes.
That requires that just requires implementation, but the amount of effort for you to actually give those out is very low. You're not spending a lot of energy doing it.
It's effortless.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about something that I think a lot of people miss, but it's my opening line when anyone says to me, how are you doing? How are you doing? What do I say?
Winning.
I'm winning.
I'm winning.
I'm winning. And what do they always say when they hear me say that?
That's amazing.
Because we are winning. With the assets, we can only win.
Yep.
And we're going to show the assets that you're going to be leaving here with, because the Business Launch Academy is complete. I'm going to share some things I haven't shared with you yet,
Okay.
that you're going to be getting that I think will also surprise you. But let's also go to day 2, because day 1 we met with the TV producer, we met with some clients.
Yep.
You have an office that you're using here, and then day 2 came, and we also had a visitor from a banker, a local senior corporate credit officer of one of the banks here that said, what did he say about how he came about coming to visit us?
Interesting with him, I guess he's seen your business for years and years and years.
Mm-hmm.
Never thought about coming by until that day. He thought about it, drove by so many times, but then for some reason, don't know what it was, he decided to stop in that office today.
Yes.
And for me to actually see the whole process of you actually working a partnership and actually showing him your process and putting him in a position where he's going to be partnering up with you.
Yes. Yes.
That's absolutely amazing, because what I've seen so far, Mr. Brown, is that you've been utilizing your assets in such a way that they just come to you.
Yes. Yes. And it's not braggadocious. It's not in your face.
Yeah.
It's very elegant, as Joel Bauer would say. It's an elegant process. It's an elegant use of languaging that we're communicating a way that we know will influence, not close. But also, prior to the banker showing up, the corporate banker showing up, I was interpreting to you the industry from 2005 to 2008 and how our business model changed, because at first we were doing corporate credit and corporate facilities, which is, corporate structuring and corporate credit, which is also a corporate facility.
Right.
We were charging 10 points to get money from a bank for a business owner. And did you not see me spend time reorientating you with my interpretation of the industry, but using the banker's words to confirm what I told you happened in the industry?
Absolutely.
Yes. And was I not weaving in and out of the banker's business as if I worked for the bank, telling him these are the process and these are the protocols and this is how money is loaned out to clients? And he was like, yes, correct, that's correct.
That's right.
All right, and so now let's talk about after we finished talking. I hadn't shown him any assets yet.
Yeah.
But then I walked him and started showing him our process.
Right.
And then when I finally culminated showing the process to giving him the assets, the Joel Bauer business card, the one that Joel says only a few of his students have actually took the time to make. The one with my picture, half of my face on the front and back. Then I showed the banker all of my systems, you in the box, the emo card, our in-office studio where we do video testimonials, and then showed him the Business Launch Academy system that attracted you to our process. What did he say first about when I told him about the pricing that we charge? What did he offer 3 or 4 times about pricing?
He kept mentioning like how you're pricing things. Do you charge more? Do you charge bi-weekly, that kind of thing?
Yes.
He just kept telling me like, no, we have a set price.
Yes.
This is what it is because it's not about the money.
Yes.
It's about the value.
Yes.
It's about the energy you put out.
Yes.
You know, giving back to other people.
Yes.
Showing them it's not about, it's not about the money. It's not about what you wear, what you drive. You know, when you have a steering fluid inside your car, that kind of thing.
Yes. I told him it's not about power ties.
There we go.
I told him it's not about the power ties or the power steering or the power position. It's about the relationship with the clients.
That's right.
But what was interesting to me is he said our services were undervalued. He thought that we should charge more. He thought that our bi-weekly payment or monthly payment rather was too low. He said all of his clients, and he did say 80% of the clients that come to his office that are looking to get corporate credit or corporate funding cannot qualify because of credit challenges.
That's right.
And he said he was looking for someone to refer all those clients to. He said, Mr. Brown, my clients will pay in full. And I said, no, that's illegal. We can't accept it in full payment. And I told him our monthly fee payment schedule, and he said, no, that's too little. Why don't we charge them X amount a month? And I said, no, we only charge them this amount. He said, okay, well, why don't we charge them 3 times that amount? And I said, no, we only want this amount. He said, okay, but they'll pay more. I said, well, that's fine. We only need this much a month. And he seemed a little perturbed by that because he thought that we were undervaluing our process. And then what did he say about the Business Launch Academy?
Well, he wanted to get out.
Did I pitch it?
Not at all.
No.
He saw the processes, he saw the assets, he saw all the proof that you had, and since you built a turnkey system, anyone can jump in immediately, like someone like myself, to get started and kind of run their own credit business. And he wanted to do that. And did I not deflect him and say, well, think about it, go home and think about it, and then if you're serious, come back and see me, and we'll discuss. And I said, you'll be working with Mr. Kim. He knows the entire process. He'll be your liaison. Did I not request the banker to get his business card so we could refer him clients? And you actually exported him out. I did. And when I exported him out, he said, you know what, when we go out to California, I will refer clients to you. So that was all done by you, sir.
Excellent, excellent. No, it was actually done by the system that Joel Bauer teaches us to use. Now we're going to talk about this a little bit deeper. Okay, so what is it that we're talking about? We showed the gentleman. First and foremost, as Joel Bauer teaches us, we have a forced continuity process where we take our workshops that we call Discredit to A+ Credit, all right, and we take these workshops and record them, and we teach several modules on each or in each workshop. We package those workshops and those modules in a system that we offer to the public that is interested in doing credit repair for themselves. So we offer in the workshop the service that we do, okay, for the clients. If they prefer to do it themselves, we offer the system for them to repair their credit themselves. And then we offer the licensing of a credit repair business for individuals that want to do the credit repair business. So when we show the banker all of the systems that we're willing to sell to clients, and these are some of the modules that we teach in this system. Module 1, distinguish the difference between hard and soft inquiries, implement credit rebuilding techniques, activate short and extended security alerts, interpret 5 components used for the FICO scoring model, exercise credit capacity, and credit usage rules. This is just one system, okay, that we offer, all right, at $997, all right? And we have 6 more here, and I won't go through each module of each system, but we have all of those, okay? And then we showed the banker our U in the box, okay? Right? We showed the banker our books.
And you gave him those assets too.
And I gave him these assets. We gave him the emo card. We told him about the DVD system where it speaks of my life's work, my journey to getting where I am today. And then all these assets are also going to be offered on a customized SD card. So we're moving away from the DVDs. All right, but these are just for show in the workshops. And then we got to the Credit Repair Business Launch Academy. And this is what really triggered him to want to do business. Now, we're going to talk about the the assets that you get with the Credit Repair Business Launch Academy, but we want to go forward to day 3 before we do that. So in day 3, well, did we talk about what you learned in day 2?
Day 2, no, we haven't mentioned that.
Okay, let's talk about what you learned in day 2. Because we met those individuals in day 2.
Yeah.
All right, but we didn't talk about what you actually did. So day 2, you spent some time doing some vocabulary tests. You took some drills you watched some videos on the law. Okay.
That was day 3.
Okay, and day 2.
Day 2
okay.
was, I was reading the module 1 of your advanced credit system.
There it is. Okay, so you were reading the module of the credit repair system.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you sat in on me actually taking a client that wanted to refer a friend because she had gotten great results,
right?
And she wanted to refer a friend from California, as a matter of fact.
Right. Yeah.
And I said to you that, I said to her that you will be representing California, but she wanted to refer them right away, the young lady.
Of course.
And we took down that information to get that referral, and then we converted that client to taking a video testimonial.
That's right.
Okay. How many video testimonials have you seen go back to the office?
So far, about 3 to 4 a day.
3 to 4 a day of just video testimonials.
Right.
All right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And then day 3, which was yesterday.
Yes.
What did we do yesterday?
That was when we did the testing, vocabulary, just the basic groundworks, applying what I was learning over the last 2 days and just putting it down on paper.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you feel that you're learning these things in layers that make sense, or do they confuse you?
Oh, it all makes sense. From day 1 up until, day 1, day 2, I was kind of confused, but then when day 3 came by, I really had a good grasp of it.
So the layers are starting to make sense.
Yep.
Okay. All right, excellent. So we're at the beginning of day 4. You're starting some more drills from day 3, and the drills that we're referring to is you're actually getting text of what a client might request to sign up and the payment schedule, and you're doing the contract, the invoice, and printing those things out as if there was a real client.
Right.
And you have a list of clients and their requests, and you're being timed on how quickly you can produce those contracts and invoices.
Yes.
Okay, all right, so that's day 3, and you're leading into that today, beginning day 4.
Yep.
All right, so we're not going to go too much longer. Let's just quickly talk about some things that I haven't said to you. In the Credit Repair Business Launch Academy, which you're investing $24,997. I have some more things we're going to discuss about that too. You're being trained on the corporate structure of a credit repair business, the corporate funding, which is a corporate credit suite that I also talked with the banker about, who was interested in that, and that suite is $4,997.
Right.
All right. Financial planning. You're actually going to be getting licensing to use my book. So when you leave here, you will have to design your own, which we're going to do. We're going to design your own book cover.
Okay.
And you're going to have,
awesome.
Yes, the license. You're going to leave here with your own book.
Wow.
Okay, so
amazing.
yes, and that book is going to talk about the basic credit education and credit repair guide to avoid unnecessary financial hardship. That's huge as far as lending credibility to you.
Right.
All right. You're going to be trained on our CRM, which you have started on. You're going to have your website template and files to upload, which are going to have about 200 video testimonials already in place for you.
Amazing.
Right now in your location in California, you're #1 in Google already. You've seen that when you do the organic search results, you come up #1.
Yeah.
You're going to have the performance agreement, which is a very nice word for the contracts, right? You're going to have the employment packet, so if you need to bring on new employees, you have that ability.
Okay.
You're going to have the bonding application referral, so where to go to get a bond, but you're already bonded. So you don't have to worry about that. You're leaving here bonded and licensed already in California.
That's amazing.
So you're not going to have to worry about that. Yeah, but that's part of the process.
Okay.
All right. You're going to leave here understanding the paydex scores to build corporate credit. You're going to leave here with the ability to have 3 authorized user accounts.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah, to bolster your credit. All right, the Better Business Bureau account set up. You're going to have live support throughout a designated amount of time through the training. You're going to leave here with the video testimonials on the site. You're going to leave here with business directories already set up for your locale, which is going to help you in search results. You're going to leave here with 300 blog articles to market on your social media and through your email drip campaign. Amazing. You've seen some of those. You're going to leave here with 65 customer service email templates, which you've already seen some of those templates. You've read through those emails. So it's just basically whatever challenge any customer has, you go through the drop field, the Dropbox, and you click on the email and send it out. It's already working for us, so it's going to work for you. You're going to leave here with accounts receivable emails, telephonic sales scripts, sales presentation guides. You've seen the guides already. Invoicing templates, SMS templates that you just click on for any concern that a client has. A chat integration in your website. You're going to leave here with a PowerPoint for a live workshop that all you have to do is learn, follow the PowerPoint. It's already working, okay? Yeah. You installed the PowerPoint yesterday, a slideshow on your social media, because we actually got into some social media management. Yep. That was kind of off schedule, but because we do have a full-time staff member that's helping you build your online media. You're already expert at that, yep. Right? So you know the level and the quality of individual the staff member that we have here that's going to help you facilitate that. Mr. Brown is not going to do that. Okay, your language on that is way, way above me. All right, so you're going to have that support, and you're going to leave here with 2 websites that are going to have at least 5 pages each.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and this is something that I haven't offered to any of the other Credit Repair Business Launch Academy graduates, and there have been many. I'm going to give you the first name. Mr. Bernard, Mr. Cartuta, Christopher, Thurman, Clayton. All right, these are other graduates that have gone out and have done well. And I'm going to try to have a conference call so you can speak to a few of them. But this is something that I didn't give them. I didn't give anyone the books.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to give you a second book, which is Vision to Provision, which is how to raise capital for your business, because many of your clients are going to be individuals that need corporate funding. And this is another mechanism, transformation mechanism, as Joel Bauer would say, our mentor, right. To help influence, not close, but influence someone to want to do business with you.
Right.
Okay? So that so far is what the first 3 days of the Business Launch Academy has been about. And we're just beginning day 4. Yeah. Any comments, anything that you would like to say before we close this?
What I like to say is that learning this industry, I feel that there's a huge disservice nowadays with consumers. They're not aware of all these practices, and it's more important for us to kind of get this level of information to everyone out there.
Yes.
You know, I've spoken to credit companies in the past with my old opportunity, and I've learned that they're very shady, and also learned the systems. I found out that they're only really focusing on a really small percentage of credit repair. This is a whole other component that as you study your system, you'll learn the full component of how to truly elevate someone's credit.
Yes.
You know, so that's really powerful for me to see, because now that I've seen this, I see it everywhere. I see it. I see it happen to my family. I see it happen to myself.
Yes.
My brother's kind of in the same situation where he has to go, where he's getting sued right now because of a credit card that he already paid off.
Yes.
But since someone offered to get his information,
yes.
Now he has this lawsuit on him, even though he already paid off the credit card. So yes. I see myself already taking this and just spreading it out everywhere, because everyone needs to see the system. Yes. They do it themselves, or they bring someone on board to help them, fix their credit.
Excellent. And there was one other point that we didn't make. Yeah. Did I not speak with you yesterday about sending our current dispute letters to a credit law firm to review, to make sure there's no additional updates or editing that need to be done?
That's right.
Did I not read to you the letter from the law firm?
Yeah.
And the attorney said there is not much more I can add to these letters, other than solidifying a little bit of added language that will solidify our lawsuit if in for any reason that the credit bureaus do not respond, or the creditors do not respond, which is an FCRA violation, Fair Credit Reporting Act violation, and Fair Debt Collection Practices Act violation.
Right.
And this will solidify the lawsuits because we have a relationship with a credit law firm that when those violations occur by federal standards, we cannot represent our clients because we're not attorneys.
Right.
But we send the file pro bono at no cost to the client to a law firm that is in a state of readiness to sue the credit bureaus and has won 99% of the time. And so those letters, those dispute letters, will just have a little bit different language or added language to make the lawsuit easier, but not change the effectiveness of the response from the credit bureaus, meaning the investigation results.
Right.
Did I say that well? Because that was a tongue twister.
That was a tongue twister.
Okay, so he was basically saying, the attorney was basically saying, the letters are excellent already to garner results, which are deletions.
Yep.
I just want to add some language that will help bolster the lawsuit that I will take against the credit bureaus if they do not respond to these excellent letters you're sending.
Right.
How did that make you feel to hear that from an attorney?
I mean, to actually have an attorney backing you up on this, that's absolutely powerful because I know a lot of credit firms that don't do that. They just
All right.
kind of
There you go.
focus on a really small scope of credit repair, but for you to actually take it to the next step and actually going after the credit bureaus
Yes.
with the consumer, with an attorney,
Yes.
you have a powerful turnkey system. I've never seen anything like this before.
Okay.
I'm so glad I invested into this.
Thank you. So for those that are wondering, the Business Launch Academy for Credit Repair is a 2-week academy, 14 days, all right, here at the office, training under fire in the trenches,
Yep.
side by side, not only with me, but with the staff. And at the end of 14 days, anyone should be able to leave with these assets and go back to the city that they choose to do credit repair in
Yep.
and have a 6-figure business.
Yep.
We believe after the 14 days that there's no one that you cannot stand in front of, any graduate, there's no one that they will not be able to stand in front of and have, I mean, overwhelming assets to influence anyone that's considering to use that company for credit repair as that graduate to be the only logical choice to choose.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to take 5 applicants a month.
Okay.
Because I can only have 5 people stay in my home, without me having to move out myself.
Right.
Hopefully we'll find a nice hotel where we can have more people come. But I like to have the people with me so we can talk in the evenings, eat together, dine together, get up, come to work together.
Right.
But maybe we'll come up with another way to be able to take on more applicants. All right, so let's get to work. I didn't mean to go this long. We thought we were only going to be in here about 10 minutes. Let's get you back to your process.
Of course.
Thank you for taking the time. All right, and I'll see you here shortly.
See you